What's good, y'all? It's your boy KCB. Finally back at it, man. I've had a lot kind of going on this past month or so. Worked on, a couple of different things and all that. Been working on Loop Kit, and I just needed to upload like a lot more beats, on my channel. So I've been doing that, as you guys have seen. But it's time. We're gonna get into another one today. Let me show y'all some of the stuff I've been working on too, though. We got. You can see a light from it here. I'm gonna flip the camera around. You can see. Move the studio set up out here in the living room, because right here I'm gonna have a mic. I have a little mic. I just need to get a nice desk for it. So we're gonna have a little stand, a little recording set up there. So we got that. The dope kicks out here. So this is what I'm doing all that. And so, yeah, man, so I wanted to I've been waiting to do a Travis Scott tutorial for a little while. Obviously, with Astro World, all the concert and everything, I mean, with that happening, I figured out a way to a little bit. Obviously, condolences to those families. There's a lot that goes on behind it. People want to cancel Travis Scott and all that, when really there's a lot of other factors that go into it. It's not that easy. And besides that, I mean, his music too will live on forever. I mean, he just has his own style. And I've been making a lot of different types of kind of Travis Scott vibes lately. So I want to go ahead and, show you all a beat and in that style and talk about what goes into making that, and preview one of my loops I make for this kit that's kind of a Travis Scott style too. So welcome back, y'all. Let's check it out. Alright, y'all, so we're getting into this beat here, and so I did use a loop on this one, but I was going through a bunch of loops and just found this one, and it just gave off just such a Travis Scott vibe that I want to go ahead and use that. But I will show you guys here. Here's one of the loops I'm making. I got probably almost 20 loops that I've made for this next kit. I'm just kind of narrowing down, but here's one of them that really gives off that Travis Scott style, and I'll probably show in the future how I make something like this once I drop the kit as well. So here's the loop I just made here recently, and that vibe. Now this is kind of Travis Scott, Utopia is supposed to come out sometime. I'll probably wait till stuff clears up and all that, but yeah, so this is kind of a beat, we're gonna be making what you might hear on Utopia. So here's the loop I made. Yeah, just that spacey, just spacey Travis Scott vibes. And so for this one here, so I did use a loop. Let's see, shout out Cymatics, they got great stuff. But this one here, sometimes you just listen to a loop and you're just I know, yeah, this is the vibe I want. So you got this one here. And so that just screams Travis Scott, just the spacey kind of synth, kind of flowing together. We got the bass in it, all that. And so, I went ahead, used that, chopped it up a little bit into certain sections that I would use it. So when it comes to the drums, so this one's at 150 BPM. We want to go ahead and just pick just some good drums. So a lot of times for these Travis Scott, beats, I like to use something a little different that I might not use in some other beats, just because, his stuff's so unique. I don't want it to sound like every other, trap beat or whatever. So for the snare, first off, I picked this. It's like a snare with kind of like a hat in it too. So like that, and it kind of, the way it comes out, it's almost when the sound doesn't come out just straight, it's that sound kind of is panned to both sides almost. We got that there. We went ahead, we just got a little hat here, which we do pretty typical pattern, yeah, pretty basic hat there. I did add a little perk to it. I like to have kind of a spacey, a perk with some reverb. So nice reverb perks are always great for these beats. And then I did use this hat's called a halftime hat. It's pretty much just like a hat with some lower end on it. But I love using those for these Travis Scott beats too. I have a couple of different ones I use. We got an open hat on it too, of course. And we got another perk I kind of throw in with part of the pattern here. Let's see. And so just kind of weird, spacey, just different perks and things you might not use in other beats work really great for this. Of course, we got the Wonder Girl kick. Shout out Wonder Girl. Just a big kick, and then I also got just a like a Zay kind of version of an 808, so like that. So we're gonna use all of that, of course. So yeah, for this beat, pretty typical. I just did like a two-step for the hat, but I like to take sections out of the hat there, so it's kind of like a pause, and then I have this other hat kind of coming in right before that. We got our perks playing, all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of play these drums so y'all can hear these, and then we'll get into how I kind of portioned everything out on the beat. So this is the drums. Nothing crazy. And then we got part here where the 808 comes in. I have some of the perks out in the lower hat, so we got that. So we're gonna have two sections. We're gonna have a section where we have like the loud, like the Reese bass and part of the melody come in, and then we're gonna go to a section where it's just the melody. Then that 808 will come in, and make sure, like you know, if you do have part of a bass, make sure it doesn't clash with your 808. So I have the 808 coming in, and then it goes back to like a Reese bass section. So it's kind of pieced out a little different than what I do with some beats, because these Travis Scott vibes too, you will probably piece it out, set it up and place it a little different than you would with other beats to give lots of space, because Travis would come in and just do vocals and do his thing in there. So we have a few, like 2 different main sections here where there's going to be a lot of space in there. So yeah, man, so I mean, nothing super crazy, just lots of unique sounds on it, good drum patterns, and that great melody that's always going to set it off. So yeah, so we're gonna do this one. I'll show you all this here, and this is some Travis Scott Utopia vibes. So let's get it.
Kyle, cook this beat.
man. Some Travis Scott, some Utopia vibes. Man, so yeah, I know it's been a little while here. Appreciate y'all sticking with me, checking out the videos, the beats, all that stuff. So that's it for today, man. So I hope y'all liked it. You know the deal. Hit that sub, like, comment, all that. There's gonna be more videos on the way. I'm gonna start, doing them more frequently now that I got things a little more set up and all that. So yeah, man. So until next time, y'all.